Hey everyone, welcome back to, or I guess welcome to the first episode of A Reason to Talk. This is the first actual episode, the first episode that will be uploaded to Spotify and YouTube and all the other mediums and such and things.
If we
you're
decide
curious
it's
as
good
to-
enough.
If we decide it's good enough. If you're curious to the actual first episode, it'll be on Patreon
Hopefully.
at some point.
Yep.
Hopefully at some point if Alci gets his shit together.
Yep.
My name is Max.
Yep. That's Graydon Maxwell Klein. You might know me as Alcides A. Ortiz Ferrari III. If you've seen any of my movies on my own YouTube channel, I'm Alci, and that is my producer, Graydon Maxwell Klein. Say hi, Graydon.
Hi, my name is Graydon. I guess I'm your producer and not your friend. This is actually our second time meeting. I gave him the rights to put executive producer and then have my name on it.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's similar pretty much to like a Weinstein production company.
Whoa. Getting into it already, Max.
I thought that we've talked about this. I wonder if that would get things auto demonetized. Just Weinstein. I wonder if YouTube does that, because they do some stuff like COVID stuff. If something talks about COVID, YouTube will automatically link to like the WHO, the World Health Organization, and the CDC for COVID information
Yes.
to try to stop disinformation. I wonder if they do stuff for Weinstein. Like, this person talks about Harvey Weinstein. Check out his Wikipedia.
If this information was
wonder.
found triggering, please click this link.
If this information was found triggering, it's really funny, and it's like an actual link and not. Yeah, okay. We hey YouTube, if you need anyone consulting,
Yes.
John YouTube,
Yeah.
and not Neil Diamond.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, this is our podcast. We started this podcast as a reason to talk to each other at least once a week, since we're going to different colleges.
Yes, he is somewhere, not. He is somewhere, and I am somewhere else.
Yes, very far away. So far away.
But maybe not that far away.
Maybe not that far
An
away.
indeterminate farness away from each other. And
But-
this is my dorm room. It's very nice.
Yes, that is
um,
his dorm room. And that
My
all of
roommate
that
loves
mess,
me.
all of that mess in the background is his roommate's mess. None of that was Max.
None of it is mine. My roommate's mess is a full volleyball court, a full volleyball container holding 36 volleyballs.
Is that true?
Because he's getting hazed right now. Yeah, he's getting hazed.
Really?
Yeah, so he has to hold all the volleyballs for club volleyball. They rip up his jeans, so he has multiple pairs of jeans, just all the ones he brought with him to college.
Mm.
And so he'll just go to like class, and any of the club volleyball people will rip them like
Mm.
really, really bad, like fully, like all like through the pant leg, and he has to wear them all day. And then I believe tonight he is getting hammered and doing things he shouldn't.
As he does most nights.
Not most nights,
Oh,
no, just some nights.
okay. Wait, on a Sunday night?
Oh, I guess that would have been last night. Today's Sunday. Oh, yes, so last night.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Potentially tonight. Some people do that in my school. Very big drinking school.
Oh yeah. Well, what school isn't? It's college.
BYU.
Fair.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, Brigham Young University.
Yes, Brigham Young University.
How was your weekend though, Max?
Mine?
Yeah.
Ass. No, it's fine.
Mm.
My cough has just been worse, and I haven't really been doing much. I had a bunch of homework tonight. What else did I do? I don't know. I cooked a bunch. I haven't really done anything.
Mm.
My room has only gotten messier. All in all, just a pretty solid weekend
All right. All right.
of just staying inside and doing jack all.
Jack all.
Oh, here's the thing, by the way, Alci and
Yes,
audio
yes.
listeners. YouTube will demonetize you if you have a swear word in the first 2 minutes.
Just in the first two?
Just in the first 2.
I think we've surpassed 2 minutes.
I think we have as well.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't
So
swear because
fuck those
we're
guys.
Hey, we're a Christian pod. We are Christian missionary, not missionaries. Christian. Yeah, I've lost this one.
Yeah. We're doing great so far.
This is A1 material.
I wonder if they can see Moist Critical on my roommate's screen in the background.
They can't. Also,
No,
for copyright reasons, we don't know who that is. For politics reasons, we extra don't know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's their little version of the Subway Surfers, I think. You know, to keep viewer attention. You know.
Yes, I do, and that's really funny. But now I just want like an actual clip of just Subway Surfers, just like right there.
When my roommate gets back, I can get him to boot up Super Smash Bros. And just play in the background.
By the way, instead of using anonymous names because that can get tiring, we're just gonna call everyone by the first letter of the name, like it's James Bond. So your roommate is M.
My roommate's name is Micah. That's a name that I know. That's a no cursing. You said it's a name.
It's not a swear word.
That's a name that's okay to be shared. Any other names that I don't think are okay to be shared, I will not be sharing. But that's a name that's okay to be shared.
Okay, so Micah Johnson.
Sure.
Okay, you had a night last night, and I want to hear about it.
Yes, I had a night. So I went clubbing. But what I did, earlier this week, a group of my friends invited me to go out to the local gay club with them. It's called Splash. And oh boy, was it interesting.
You sound like you're at gunpoint. You sound like you're at gunpoint and someone asked you to tell a funny story.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I was a little skeptical, but they were like, "Don't worry, straight people go there all the time, Alci. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Are you sure?" I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the gay club. And I'm not trying to invade, but I went with them. And it was actually a pretty fun place. Apparently, according to my friend DJ, it was a lame night comparatively to other nights when they have theme nights. Like upcoming, they have Killer Clown night for Halloween. They've got a Sabrina Carpenter night, and they've got a Taylor Swift night. And they do have an active drag show, which was interesting. And I appreciated the inclusivity because one of the drag queens up on stage asked, where all the gay people and where all the lesbians, and then asked where are all the straight people, and I rose my hand with pride, and I was looked at and said, "Thank you for giving birth to gay people." So I felt seen.
So you gave birth to someone. Congrats. That's a skill that you have.
Yeah, but here's the biggest thing about my fear about going to a gay club. Not really fear. Not really fear. But it's okay, and I told this to them. You
need to say it differently.
Okay. Let me put it this way. I get approached by gay men in the wild.
Don't say in the wild.
I do have multiple gay friends
in the jungle.
I have multiple gay friends who I've basically friend zoned. You know what I mean?
Same.
So of course going there, I like at one point there were a lot of guys who gave me looks on the dance floor that I had to be like, but of course I'm standing with my friends at a bar and we're talking, and then all of a sudden I feel a hand on my shoulder. And I go, "Hi, how's it going? What's your name?" And then blah, 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 we're talking. And he goes, "So why are you here? Networking?" And I was like,
so funny.
And I was just like, well, I'm a straight guy who was brought by my gay friends trying to slip it in. He's like, "Oh, so you are here for networking. You're here in, you're putting yourself in a place that you're not normally. And that's great. That's a great job." And then he started peddling his music to me. And he was a very nice dude.
He was also networking.
Yeah, cool music. He was showing me his music. And he was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I'm a filmmaker." And he was like, "I can write music for movies." And I was like, "Really?" And then he played something for me. He held his phone in my ear and he played something. Very nice dude. I have his Instagram now. We may keep in contact should I need some guitar music.
Yeah, or anything else.
So yeah, and then all my gay friends were jealous that I was the only one being hit on.
Is this gay men or women particularly?
Women.
Okay, yeah, that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, okay, that's inaccurate. It was a healthy mix. Sorry, no. I planned to go with women, so I planned to go with like my super cool lesbian friend who was tearing it up on the dance floor, tearing it up. She went crazy, but no, there was actually a healthy mix. It was a healthy mix, and I was also not the only gay person there. There was another straight. There's another straight woman.
You just said you were not the only gay person there.
Did I just say that? I was not the only straight person there. I was not the only straight person there. There was also
hey, Freud. You wanna hear about this one, Freud?
No, but
this guy's gay.
But there was also R, who is straight, who everybody is surprised that is not bisexual for some reason. That's
Guy?
something that a woman.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we actually had a talk about that the other night, and then other people in the group figured it out. They were just like, "Wait, you're not bisexual?" And R is like, "No."
R, by the way, audio listeners, is short for Red Hood.
What?
From the Batman.
Interesting reference.
I thought about Red Hood. I've been thinking about Red Hood a lot.
Why have you been thinking about Red Hood a lot? I'm not saying I've been there. Like,
because I want to be it's the what of Arkham?
The Arkham Knight?
Not the Arkham Knight. That's Batman, idiot. Is Red Hood also the Arkham Knight? What is?
Well, okay, then what are you asking? Because I don't want to spoil.
Child of Arkham.
What?
No, that's from the other thing.
That's from the Telltale series, I think.
It doesn't matter. Finish your
because
story.
I think I know what
like
you're talking about. I just don't want to spoil one of the Arkham games for you.
Good call.
Yeah. So then there's that's a whole lot of my story. I also was sober the whole time, so it's really hard to enjoy a club while you're sober. But everybody came over to my apartment.
Yeah.
But I hosted the pregame at my apartment, which was just a bottle.
Your apartment.
Sorry, my dorm room. Sorry, jeez.
You're half of the dorm room.
No, the whole dorm room. My roommate wasn't around. So there was a chair for each of us because we each have 2 chairs. And then, but by pre-gaming, it wasn't really a pre-game because all that they had was this one big bottle of just like Guatemalan fruity crap that was supposedly like 25%.
Oh, wow. The gay people like the Guatemalan fruity crap.
I know. I made that joke, and then they looked at me. They were like, "What do you mean?" And
man.
And then,
that's not a joke you make.
Oh, and then one of the other people was like, "Because that's what they serve at gay places." And then the other was like, "I don't know that. I'm under 21. They mark my hands. I can't drink." I'm like, "You've never looked behind the bar?" And they're like, "Why would I look at something I can't have?"
Is that what all the markings on people's hands?
You don't know that?
Oh my god. Okay.
They let people in if you're 18, but they mark your hand so that you don't get served alcohol.
In the area that I'm in, they actually don't often let them in.
Yeah. Well, my area is just cooler, I guess. I don't know. I was really surprised when I was let into the bar down the street. Everybody, I went on a weeknight. There are no lame nights at that bar anymore. There's the bar down the street. There was a line that went down the entire block, 7 people wide. It's not that fun in there, guys. It's not that fun.
Is it the only place that's open that has food? That's probably more likely.
No, it's not that at all.
Never mind.
It's just a bar. There's no food there. The place that's always packed, even until 4 a.m., because I was walking around at 4 a.m. the other night, as I do. The only place that's open was Raising Cane's, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to Raising Cane's. Most packed I had ever seen it, because everybody's out there right after drinking, going into Raising Cane's, because it's the only place that's open. And it is packed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've never been to Cane's.
Well, it's good. It's delicious. I love it.
Is it? Okay. All right.
The toast.
You spent too much time at college.
The toast is so good.
Oh, the bread.
Yes.
The easiest thing for humans to make. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Dip the Cane's toast in some Cane's sauce.
Oh, so Thousand Island. Okay, cool. Made out of the 2 most popular condiments.
Yeah.
I was curious.
But yeah, but then after Splash, we left, And we wandered, and we kept trying to decide what to do, and then eventually got bored. And then, so that my friends didn't have to drive home, 2 of them just slept in my dorm room because my roommate wasn't here. So one bed was open, and then we have a little guest room underneath Micah's bed that we set up. We have a mattress and some Christmas lights under the bed for guests.
You're way more social than I am. I could never. I could never. I would hate that.
We've had multiple people stay in the room. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so annoying.
It's cozy down there. It's really cozy.
Oh, I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Wait, it actually doesn't look that big.
It is.
Why wouldn't you put people under your bed? Your bed's higher up.
No, my bed. Under my bed is the break room. We've got the fridge and we've got the snacks under my bed.
Oh my fucking god. I hate you.
Come to think of it, do I have anything to munch on? I'll be right back. I'm getting a snack. Make sure there's no dead air.
Oh, from the break room.
No, from next to the break room. Make sure there's no dead air, Max. Keep it talking.
Okay. Well, audio listeners, that was his story. And you could probably see his crack right now. Are you interrupting? Okay, do you need to eat something? All right, you've told your story about this crazy amazing thing called gay people. Let me tell my story about these amazing people.
So I'm basically a gay guy, is what I was saying.
Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story about these amazing people.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Wait,
have
gay people?
someone. Yes. Someone lives on my dorm floor. He's a friend of mine. His name is John. I think that's fine because it's the most common name.
It's like a hi, Micah. Say
Hi, Micah. Everyone say hi,
Say
Micah. Everyone has to say hi, Micah.
Look here. That's the audience. Say hi, Micah.
Hi, Micah.
Yeah, because you will be the only person in the audience for this first episode.
Yeah. That's most. Yeah. Oh, hey, our parents. So let me tell you my story about these amazing people. I have this roommate, John. John is in a triple. John has two people in this triple with him. One of them is a football player named MB. MB has a girlfriend. Her name is, it's not Queen, but it's damn close to the word Queen.
Okay.
In terms of what it is. I'm going to message you, actually, because I think it's important. I think it's...
And
I'm just putting in general chat.
We'll just leave our audience hanging.
Yes, audience. Just assume, audience, that her name is Queen. This is
That's her birth name?
Yes. Yes.
Patreon listeners.
Patreon listeners, you will know.
Yeah.
So, Queen and MB like to... They're intimate with each other.
Interesting.
The problem with this is that they're in a triple. They tend to not care when there are other people in the room. They tend to not care whether they are sleeping or if they are awake. They tend to not care if one of them has COVID and strep at the same time. So they are very loudly intimate with each other.
Whoa.
3 nights a week. During school nights. So John and the other roommate, none of them can sleep. Not at all. Not a wink. Not even in the slightest.
Are you able to hear this from your room?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. I'm on the other side of I'm literally as far as humanly possible from them.
Okay, good.
So I only hear this story-wise, and I'm like, hey, that's funny. We come to find out that John has reached out to Queen's roommate, because Queen is also a student at the school. Queen has a separate dorm a few buildings away. Queen's roommate, let's call her Candace.
Okay.
Candace has complained about this. Candace has complained about Queen and MB and them being loud. And because they spend 4 out of the 7 nights of the week there, in that dorm. MB started pretending that he is gay.
Okay.
And that he is Queen's gay best friend. So this 6'2", 250-pound football player
Okay.
walks around saying, "Hey, sisters," and pretending to be James Charles
Mm.
so that he could sleep with his girlfriend
Is that why you put in your
in front of another person.
Is that why you put in your topic channel James Charles football player?
No, potentially. And so this entire time, he's just pretending to be gay so that he can get away with sleeping with someone in a room
Yes.
4 feet away from someone else.
Okay.
And at this point, I think there's been an intervention. I'm not sure what's come of this. It's just I think it's really funny that he 100% fully thought that A, he could come off as a 100% gay guy,
100%.
and B, 100%, B, that lie would work, and C, that he could have sex quietly enough in a dorm room with someone else to get away with it. None of this is the case.
Yeah.
Anyways,
What do the RAs think?
The RAs don't know because they're horrible at their jobs.
Okay. Your bedtime is set
That's
for
fine.
10:30 p.m., Max?
Shut up. No. The RAs are horrible at their jobs. They don't care. They do the same shit themselves. What is funny though is
Wait, they
my
do the
school
same shit?
just
They pretend to be
Yes.
gay to sleep with each other?
no. Actually, one of them who went to a school nearby, by the way, who is the boyfriend of my RA, who went to this school. I'm putting in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone on the dorm floor, except for RA is 100% convinced he is gay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But, okay,
But-
why is that important?
No, but just because you made a joke about it, and it is true.
Okay.
That we believe it.
Okay.
Anyways, it's a hoot and holler. It's a fun time. I feel bad for my roommate. Not my roommate, my dorm mate. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I feel bad for my dorm mate. But it is just an unfortunate situation. I will say we did just beat a Ivy League institution in football.
All right, nice.
We beat them by a whole 3 points. So
Nice.
it feels good.
Congratulations. We also had a football game yesterday. I know who we played because there's a girl who goes there that I'm meeting. But
Oh,
that's a thing we're coordinating for next time she's in town. But
oh, you book your hookups way ahead of time.
yeah. I got to make sure there's
Pencil
room in
people
my
in.
schedule.
Yeah. So I think I have availability on Thursday at 3. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what the score was. I'm not ingrained in the football culture. I went to one of the football games because it's a big thing here. We have fireworks that go off every touchdown that we make.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. For one of our games, there was a flyover, with 3 military jets. So I was just in
Oh
my
my
room.
God, I think I saw this.
Yeah.
I think I saw a photo of this.
But I was in my room and 3 military jets fly over, and I'm looking out the window and I see these, and I'm just like, did we really spend money on that as our school, or is there something going down? I was scared.
Is there something going wrong? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I saw a photo of that, by the way. If there was someone with ill intent, by the way, all of you would be dead instantly. Instantly, not even joking. They wouldn't even have to do that much. They would just have to fly a little bit fast, a little bit close, and you would have. You at least you would go deaf
Mm.
due to the sonic booms. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
And so you just assumed that instead of World War III happening, your school made horribly irresponsible financial decisions.
Well, we love our veterans.
Are those veterans flying those aircraft?
We love our military. We love the people who fight for our freedom.
Not the military, Air Force.
What
Or
do you,
I guess it's military.
yeah,
it's not
what do
army.
you,
It's, not
it's a
army. Not
branch
army,
of
not
the
army.
military.
Shut up.
Look at you trying to be so smart. You just try to find ways to correct people.
Not people, you. It's different.
No, people.
I've never corrected anyone else about anything. And I've never lied.
Yeah. But yeah,
So how's your week been other than that?
how's my week been? My week's been fairly uneventful. I don't know. I don't feel like I've gotten up to much this week. How about you?
Played about 55 hours of Minecraft. Delayed doing any work for any of my classes so much that it was plaguing me. I ran into C again.
You're making this. I can't. I'm annoyed. I agreed to edit this.
No, that's fine. That's a common enough to him. It's fine. No, also no one's listening.
Yeah,
I ran into that person. Again, and we both just joked about, or not joked about, but talked about setting up a time to meet, and then never did.
Yeah, that happens.
I don't really nothing. I mean, nothing really eventful happened. Nothing ever eventful happens ever. Next week though, a good number of politicians are coming.
Ooh.
So I can visit them if I'd like. I don't plan on it because they're politicians I despise. I think I'm gonna go to the space initiative, so I'm gonna go and visit NASA and
Cool.
steal some secrets. Yeah, I had to prove that I'm a U.S. citizen to do that. No, literally, because it's a fucking rocketry base.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
I believe you.
Nothing else is really going on. I'm out of good TV shows. I've given up on
X-Files.
Yeah, it's so ass. It is so bad. It is a horrible show.
Yeah,
it is straight fire.
Well, I keep trying to
Sorry,
recommend
fire
you.
as in horrible.
I keep trying to recommend you TV shows, but you're just like, that's too long. That's not long enough. That requires too much brain power.
No, I asked for garbage. Like, not that's slightly high tier garbage. I don't
watch garbage. How am I supposed to recommend that?
You don't know if what you watch is garbage because you don't watch it.
Oh wait, I know a good garbage show.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun and it's hard to stop watching. Banshee.
Breaking Bad.
No, Banshee. It's
Inisherin?
No, Banshee. It's just called Banshee.
Okay.
It was a.
Oh, I think my mom watched that.
It was a Cinemax show. It stars Anthony Starr. So Homelander.
Is that the one where there's a clip of him being a police officer, being super racist and beating the shit out of someone?
No, he was beating up a neo-Nazi. So.
Oh, actually, that's
true. No, it's because they clipped it. They clipped it next to a clip of.
That was okay.
They clipped it next to a clip of Homelander because it was like Homelander going, "I could do whatever I want," and then it clips to Anthony Starr and Banshee, as a police officer and a neo-Nazi. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he slams his head against the wall. Whatever the fuck I want. But no, it's a ridiculous show. It follows a guy who, right after getting out of prison, goes to a small town in Pennsylvania called Banshee, in which there's also a new sheriff who was just hired who came into town, but nobody knows what he looks like. The sheriff dies, and Anthony Starr covers it up and steals his identity, and is now the sheriff of this small town.
This is like Inglourious Bastards.
No, it's not. It's ridiculous.
Yes,
and it's so fun.
The one guy that dies in Inglourious Bastards. He's a sheriff. He's an outlaw that came into town who's like, I'm the sheriff now. And he was the sheriff for 3 years.
Oh. Yeah.
And then Christoph Waltz shoots him in the head.
Yeah. Well, there's that. But Banshee also did that. And Banshee's a lot of fun. And it's set during modern day. Or when it came out.
Does it have good writing?
No. But it's fun. But it's so fun. And it's also it's a Cinemax show, so any excuse they have for a sex scene, they just throw one in there.
Why does Micah only have milk in his fridge?
Why does Micah only have milk in his fridge? Micah, do you only have milk in your fridge?
I only have milk in my fridge.
Can I see?
No.
Okay, Micah agrees.
It's on recording, so you can just go back. That's crazy shit. Sorry, I was so highly distracted. How does the one thing that you have be something that can expire?
How does the one thing that you have be something that can expire? Max is wondering. Milk is good. I like milk.
Yeah, I like milk.
Big Milk has got you again.
Yeah, Micah and I
What
like
did Micah
milk.
say?
Yeah.
In fact, could you pour me a glass, Micah?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Man, get fucking out.
Yeah.
Just got cooked.
It's really annoying having to clean out purple Guatemalan sour blast alcohol from my plastic cups.
Why are you reusing plastic cups?
Well, not
Are they plastic?
They're plastic, but their cup. It's not like red cup. No, it's like they're cups. They're my utensils and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't let people do that in that. You get red Solo cups for that.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know ours grandfather, I think, developed some technology with the red Solo cups?
RT?
RT.
Yes. I did not know that. I didn't know there was anything technological about red Solo cups.
It's something to do with how they stack or the measurements of the ounces or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's lame. He just told me about it, and so now I'm repeating it because that's my job. I think I'm not gonna pursue engineering. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it a lot.
Okay.
Because I like to build stuff. I like building stuff a lot. But building stuff a lot is like as a job could make me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah.
Trying to solve a problem that I just really don't want to do. And also the school for it kind of sucks because I don't love math and I'm really good at other stuff. I'm just so much better at other things that it's kind of like, why do I force myself to do that, you know?
Okay, well, what else are you thinking then?
Sticking with computer science. Or if I really wanted to have easier time, I could go business. At my school, business students don't have class on Fridays.
All right.
They just don't. Yeah, they just don't. So like, and it's not to say it's a bad business school. It's like literally, I think top 5. No, it's top 2.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's top 2, but like, I don't want to do that because everyone around me. I feel like, you ever seen that clip of Robert Downey Jr. going to Wall Street?
Oh yes.
In the 90s.
Oh yes, I love that clip.
Yeah, that is what I feel like around those people being bankers. And so I don't know. If I wanted to have an easier time though, that's what I would do.
Or you could double major. Give yourself a harder time.
I can't double major. There's no double major of the things I want to do at can't do that. At the school I'm going to. Thank you, Alci, future edit Alci.
I'm going to Louisiana State University.
We could either just say it or get rid of it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I actually don't care. It's our first episode.
I don't feel ashamed to announce my school.
I just feel ashamed about my school because of I don't. I feel ashamed of the class, my class, and the students. I think it has a ton of resources, and the quality of education, depending on which professor you get, is amazing or horrible. My professor. Did I tell you this?
No.
Okay, so I checked his rate my professor just much later on.
Yes.
A little bit ago. He has a 2.4 out of 5. 14 people rated him awful.
Okay.
He's real bad. I was sick last week, and I wrote him an email saying, "Hey, I'm sick. I have missed the pop quiz in class. Is there anything I can do to make this up or get credit for it?" He doesn't respond to my email. I see him in class. Next time I have class, he says, "Hey, you feeling better?" Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. And then I forget about it, and then now I have a 0. And so now I'm failing my class, and midterms are this week.
Wow, early midterms.
Yeah. Early midterms. I think we have it's weird. It's weird how we do them.
Yeah. So he got your email. He saw it.
Oh yeah, he saw and read my email.
Interesting.
And then didn't tell the TA anything.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Or me. He didn't tell me anything either. And then he was mad at us for not reaching out to the TAs more and asking for help more.
How many TAs are there?
3.
Okay.
2 of them are majors in computer science, but they're still they're sophomores effectively.
Whoa.
And one of them is minoring in computer science.
Okay.
Because they just couldn't find anyone else because it's a tiny program.
And it's a tiny program, and you need 3 TAs.
Oh, my friend. Those are the TAs for all of computer science.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or all of the intro to computer science classes.
Okay.
In comparison, my biggest lecture has 350 people in it.
Okay.
There is 8 TAs for that class.
Okay.
The last class, the second to last class before the midterm, the professor brought his wife, and they had an argument during the class about the correct way to refer to Ecuadorian day laborers outside of Home Depot. Then he ended class early. He is about halfway
so what
through
what is the correct way to refer to them?
You can't say that they're begging for work.
Okay.
Even if in a certain scenario that he put in the slides they were. You can't say that. Can't say that. And
Wait,
you
put in the
also can't call them...
slides?
Yes. He
You-
baked
wait,
the
you-
story into the slides.
This is part of your... Will this be on the quiz?
It's a midterm. It's a midterm. And I don't know, because he is about halfway through finishing all of the content for the midterm, which is Wednesday, which leaves him with a singular lecture to go through half of the content for the entire, as much of the semester as we've covered so far.
And how long are these lectures?
He cuts them off early,
Okay.
but they're about an hour.
Well.
He is horrible. He is so bad at his job in every conceivable. He sucks.
Yeah.
He's garbage.
Yeah.
I wrote our teacher from our last school who did economics saying, hey, I'm letting you know you're about 5,000 times better than my current teacher. This is his name. I appreciate you and I miss your class.
Mm.
And she got back to me. She was extremely nice.
Yeah, I am definitely going to bleep your school's name in post.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good call.
Yeah.
That's an extremely good call.
Yeah.
I've told many specific stories.
Yeah, I don't have anything really bad to say about my school. Not at all. Our biggest lecture, the biggest lecture class that I have is over 5,000 people.
But that's not an actual lecture. It's over Zoom.
No, it isn't.
What? Is it in person?
Yes.
Which one? Where do you do it?
In a giant ass hall. Except, thankfully, they're semi-optional. It's just like, if you trust that you can do well without going to this lecture, then you don't have to come to this lecture.
Do you go?
No.
Okay. So it's not actually your biggest class.
No, I have 100% in the class. It's not a difficult class. It's Intro to Fine Arts.
What? You've made 6 movies.
It's more like, art history. And there's 5,000 people because it's just a general, like, it's a gen ed prereq.
Yeah.
For pretty much every major in the school. So, unless you are an arts major, you got to take this class.
You just reminded me of another complaint of my school. Sorry, were you done?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, so I have my mandatory theology class. And this week, my teacher got mad at me and us, my class specifically,
Okay.
for not believing in shamanism.
Shamanism?
Yeah. Of
How did that come up?
shamans. It's a theology class, so we had 2 lectures dedicated to shamans.
How did the class's belief of shamanism come up?
Because she asked if we stood more on the side of believing in science and what we know to be true, or on the side of spirituality or what could be true. Could be, in quotes. And all of us were like, we're over here. And she's like,
Yeah.
you guys really need to
Open your minds.
eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Open your minds. Yeah, and she used to be a nun, so I don't know. Yeah, she's uber religious. She told a story about a shaman that she knew.
Uh-huh.
And how they can go through periods of ecstasy. And that's
Ecstasy?
those are, yes, where they're visited and controlled by a spirit.
And it makes them dance a lot.
It's not necessarily dancing. It's a bit of dancing, but it's movements, it's behaviors, it's animalistic tendencies.
I don't think you understood my ecstasy joke.
See, but you're actually not that far off. She showed us a video of a guy who was in ecstasy and then blood started leaking from his mouth and nose, and then he started eating hot coals.
Huh.
Yeah. So, and then she got mad at us.
For not believing he was possessed by a demon.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my bad.
I
in
gotta
the
say,
future-
like, he better be possessed by a demon if he's doing all that.
There was one guy who told someone to like go get her neck x-rayed because he shook up a bunch of vertebrae, and that's
Wait,
what
shuck up?
the vertebrae. Like it was like dice.
Oh.
So they were just vertebrae like dice, and he just, and then it's like, you got to go get your neck x-rayed and then go get a CAT scan.
Because his vertebrae was in his hands?
Because his vertebrae that he had in his hands, as an example, or like to wish upon, told him this. And then, it was really fun.
Was it was his vertebrae?
No. It was just vertebrae that he had.
From what animal?
I don't know. It looked human. It looked like human vertebrae.
That's concerning.
And then he was like, "Did you bring the thing I told you to bring?" And she was like, "Yes." And it was just an empty bottle of Smirnoffs. And then he takes it and he starts looking through it. And he's like, I see what happened. A great-grandmother of yours lost a family heirloom that protected you for generations. What you need to do is either find it or make a new one. This will make it so the men in your family live longer than the women. So, this is on me for not believing in this type of thing. And I think my grade will improve if I do. Realistically.
How large is the class?
35 kids.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you should start believing. Get some...
This is, honestly, it's on me. This is all on me for not. Someone's going to do that to my vertebrae. Is going to turn them into dice.
That's what happens when you don't pass this class.
I guess so. She's interesting. She's nice, but she's also not. She, like, was nice, but now she's mean.
Well, she
was a nun.
Used to be a nun, and now isn't.
Used to be a nun, quit, was completely bankrupt because when she became a nun, she donated all of her money and possessions to the church.
As you do.
As you do, but then when you quit being a nun, she had literally nothing. And then she got her PhD in theology and Christ. And Christ, man.
So she quit being a nun to get a PhD in theology.
In Christ. In Christness.
So she quit Christ to get a PhD in Christ.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
And
I feel like
she's
you're
not
you're definitely oversimplifying this story, but
I'm not. I'm literally not.
okay.
She literally, as soon as she joined the missionary and she was a nun until 2017.
Okay.
She quit, had nothing, started working at, I think it was Missouri or some college, some Missouri, maybe Mississippi, as a TA for a theology class.
Okay.
Then she started getting degrees, and now she has her PhD in theology, and she's been teaching at my school for 3 years.
Okay.
That is literally all there is to the story. But there is okay, so our minister in residence at my dorm hall,
Okay.
he is like 50 or 60. He was an Orthodox Christian,
Okay.
like a mega Christian, but his family would swap between two sects based on which one they liked more at the time. He is huge. He looks like Santa Claus. He has a giant beard, and he carries around a staff.
A staff?
Yes, a staff. And there's a orb at the top. He looks like a wizard.
You're kidding.
Apparently, I'm not. He's kind of an asshole.
That reminds me. Remind me to tell you about the Wizard of LSU.
You're gonna tell me that as soon as I finish this.
Yeah.
He walks around with his staff, and he's just kind of an asshole to everyone. And he's extremely ill punctual.
Yeah.
He is late all the time to everything, and he's if you tell him anything, he's like, "I am so disappointed in you. Christ is disappointed in you. The Lord is disappointed in you." And he's my minister in residence. So, tell me about the Wizard of LSU that is different from the Wizard of my school.
Well, he's very, very different. But your wizard, I love picturing him. He sounds amazing. I want to meet this man.
He's like 400 pounds. He's insane.
Okay, well, okay, so when I was walking around late at night, as I do with Micah and Ayana this time, we were walking back from the union because the student union has a couple restaurants that close much later than the dining halls. And so if you get hungry really late, you go to the union. We're walking back, and there's a man, riding a bike approaching us. As he goes by, he's got a beard. He's a young man. But he's got this big kind of unkempt beard. And he walks by, and there's just this music, just this like enchanting, sparkly music emitting from him.
What?
No matter how hard I looked, I could not see a speaker on this bike. It was seemingly emitting from him, and Micah and I look at each other, and we at the same time we go, "Was that a speaker? Was that his aura?" and just like Micah, I think the way Micah put it, he says, "The whimsy on that man." But that's not it. So I was like, what a weird experience. I'm walking with DJ to my dorm after classes, and I'm walking with DJ, and outside of the dining hall by my dorm, there's a man in the grass, shirtless, meditating. And I get closer, I see the beard.
Sorry, what time is this?
This is like 4 p.m.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And I approach closer, I see the beard, there's the bike next to him, laying in the grass.
Of course.
And once again, as I get closer, I hear the exact same music emitting from him. And this time I had a moment to look. No speaker! I cannot see a speaker for the life of me.
Is he playing it?
No, he's meditating. He's just got his fingers like this.
Is it built into the bike?
I don't know. I think it's coming from him. I'm convinced he's a wizard.
Okay. Yeah, your guy seems way cooler than my guy.
Yeah.
They should meet up.
Seriously. No, like,
dude.
My guy's on a quest, legitimately.
I bet it'd be so cool if he was one of your professors.
Dude, I would love to take a class under the wizard.
No. He would never, ever return papers on time. Ever. Not for 100 years.
Mm. Correct. That's... Yeah.
There's no chance. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Although that is really cool. That guy, I like aura.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's currently a TikTok meme, but I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start a new thing. It's called Max Teaches Alci What's New in Politics This Week.
Okay.
We have a few fun stories. Do you know who Mark Robinson is?
No, I do not.
Mark Robinson is running for Congress, and I believe maybe Georgia. I'm not sure. He's running against a guy named Josh Stein. He's Jewish. He's rich. Josh Stein is cool. He's a Dem. Whatever. Mark Robinson is an uber conservative Trump guy. And recently, Mark Robinson came on stage at a Trump rally. Trump said, "I've loved getting to know this man. Him and I have become really close friends over the past few weeks. And I think he's going to do amazing things." About a week and a half ago, I think it was, there was a report that came out from CNN. Turns out Mark Robinson, bit of a fan of Hitler. Big Hitler guy.
Okay.
And for the past
how was that discovered?
15 years. So for the past 15 years, he's had the same name on every single account for everything, including Pornhub, Amazon, his early political stuff, a transgender porn site, a forum, another forum, a way worse forum.
What kind of forum?
I'm just going to go through some of the things that he said.
Okay.
And so
wait,
let's
what's the username?
Mini Soldier. So okay, so claim one. the Hitler stance. He was defending the things that the quotes from Hitler as late as 2021. This one on his public Mark Robinson running for Congress account. There were some, I think, claims that Hitler had made that he was defending.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever. Then, on these accounts, he said that he wants slaves, black slaves. Then, it came out that Mini Soldier, his name, is it's called this because he likes little dolls, soldiers, particularly Nazi soldiers. He makes sets of them killing Jewish people and black people. He's black, by the way. Killing Jewish and black people in World War II, like little doll versions of that. And he was posting it. Yes.
He would build little concentration camps.
Yes.
Okay.
He on multiple occasions would watch transgender pornography and said that he hated the way it made him feel. It made him feel so naughty, but he still came to it many times.
That's not something I needed to know. You said we were talking about politics.
Anyone needed to know. This is it's political. So okay, what else came out about him? He posted on a porn forum or like a sexual, I did this sexual thing, but it's questionable if he actually did, forum saying that he
we're cutting this out. Come on, Max.
You don't have to. It's all literally. It came out on a CNN thing.
We're gonna get demonetized.
It was on cable TV, my friend. Cable. So and this is all whatever. All this was from 5 to 10 years ago, except for the stuff that wasn't. The biggest thing that came up was from a few months ago. It's arguably more minor than the others, but he very publicly, while campaigning in front of a crowd, just said that some people need killing. And it's God's journey to send people to do the killing, to get rid of the people that need killing.
The killing.
Particularly Democrats. They need killing. It's God's journey to send God's soldiers to do this job. He's going to do this job, whatever. So, as of when this came out, a week and a half ago, the GOP, the Republicans, have kind of ousted him, and they are refusing to talk to him at all. Particularly Trump, who he was on stage with like a month and a half ago, who said he loved him and he knew him. Mark Robinson now... Oh, by the way, his cover-up was that it's AI. He said AI made all those posts and videos and photos of him.
It was AI. Just because they're right about the Jews doesn't mean I said that.
Kinda. It's kind of his argument, yeah. But he said that now he is campaigning next to a cardboard cutout of Donald Trump and Melania because they refuse to talk to him. And he is still running his campaign full steam ahead. So I wanted to get your take on that. I want to hear your response to this week, that bit of This Week in Politics.
Bitchin'.
What are you, 87?
I don't know what to say to any of that.
Okay, and because I want to stay
the cardboard cutout thing is absolutely hilarious.
That's so funny. It's so funny.
Sorry, what did you say, Mr. Trump? That we're still such great friends?
Yeah, we're just like he just pretends. Okay, and because I have to stay bipartisan on this issue. Do you know who Eric Adams is?
No.
Eric Adams is the current former mayor of New York, which is a big job. He's in charge of
former.
Sorry, the current mayor of New York.
Okay.
He is in charge of the 40th largest military in the world, effectively because of the New York Police Department. He is in charge of a very big city in American culture.
Yeah.
Eric Adams himself and his most of his staff were indicted and raided by the FBI about a week ago for receiving bribes of $50,000 to $100,000 in Turkish Airlines, Turkish goods, Turkish massages, and Turkish stuff and trips to Turkey.
Okay.
This all came out. He's been federally indicted, and then it was revealed that he has just been doing corrupt shit all the time. He basically, they spent, I think it was like, I don't know, a few millions of dollars hiring a company to do research as a way to clean up New York, and what they came to was garbage cans. This was paraded as a massive success. Then they came up with the genius idea of garbage truck that can lift garbage can into truck. Another huge success. Okay, and then it came out that his administration, basically, if they were paid enough money, would ignore red tape for any fire concerns or building concerns. And so recently, he's been campaigning with cardboard cutouts of Kamala. I'm kidding.
Okay.
It was you were not reacting well enough for me to carry that on. But
I'm just sorry. You, I think you told me the wrong story first.
Yeah. It's way
after
less.
the first one. Anything else is gonna be a little underwhelming.
It's way less funny. It's just more ironic because he's such a shithead, and also, literally every mayor of New York turns evil. Bill de Blasio was real bad. Rudy Giuliani, I think, is facing prison charges for his defense of Donald Trump.
Okay.
And it's just kind of ironic when you look at, and it's also just really anyone kind of attached to the name of New York. If you look at Andrew and Chris Cuomo.
Oh, well, I know about Andrew Cuomo.
Because of Jay Schlatt. Andrew Cuomo, who is a little handsy, and Chris Cuomo, who said that the word Fredo for Italians is worse than the N-word.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
It's not. It's not.
No,
George.
No, well, in the words of John Mulaney, if you're, discussing the badness of two different words, and you won't
I thought that was Bill Burr.
No, it was John Mulaney, because when he was at SNL, a producer told him that saying the word midget in the sketch was bad because midget is as bad as the N-word. And John Mulaney's response is, first of all, if we're comparing the badness of two words and you won't even say one of the words, that's the worst word.
Samuel L. Jackson has a similar kind of bit about that.
He does?
Yeah. Because basically she's talking to someone about, I think it was Tarantino's usage of the N-word.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And he's like, N-word? What word is that? And the interviewer's like, the N-word. And he's like, I don't know what word you're talking about. Say it. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And he's like, say it or we can't move on. He's like, it's not going to go to air if I do. And he's like, all right, then ask the next question. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
So, anything you have to update me on in the world of the world?
Not many political topics. I could talk about. I know a lot more about news in the film industry. Have you seen the trailer for The Last of Us Season 2?
No, I have not.
I'm very excited. I think that the second season is going to translate even better from the game, because I think the second game just is, in essence, it was made more cinematically. I'm very excited.
Should I play?
Should you play the second game? I think you should.
Should I play the first or the second?
You should play the first and the second. I think the first game is better than the first season. It's
okay, but does it have Pedro Pascal?
No, it has Troy Baker,
the guy from High School Musical.
No.
Oh.
At least I don't think so. He's in a lot of stuff. He's one of the few actors I know who has voiced both Batman and the Joker.
Right, you told me this. Well, Mark Hamill probably could
voice Batman.
Yeah,
he could.
I don't
I'd
think
want to
he
hear
did a
it.
good job.
Yeah, he said he would never work as the Joker again because Kevin Conroy's dead. But,
Aw.
maybe, but like, Mark Hamill, what if you played Batman? I'm not sure he'd come around to that.
I don't think he would. I'm actually 100% certain he wouldn't.
But Troy Baker's Joker in Arkham Origins was really good. See, now it's virgin speaking. Like nobody's going to know what I'm talking about. But we're going into just...
Virgin speaking.
That's
is
what
so
that's what
funny.
that's what DJ says every single time I start talking in depth about Batman shit. DJ just goes virgin speaking, and I'm like, okay, DJ.
It's okay. Okay, I'm not going to reveal anything about DJ.
No,
But there's things you could bring up that would win you that argument, but would
it's
be
not an
deeply
argument.
personal.
It's pretty accurate.
Hey, it's only yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Like, what vibe do you get when I start going, you see Kevin Conroy in Batman the Animated Series? I actually like them more in Batman Beyond, but Superman the Animated Series is super underrated because it's actually got so much heart. Like, what do you hear?
You know what I think about is
Yeah.
playing as Batman in the old Minecraft mods and Crazycraft that would have you play as Batman.
I had a Batman mod. I had multiple superhero mods, I think.
I had every mod.
I had
I
so
got in
many
trouble
mods.
because I had downloaded a Minecraft sex mod.
With the...
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah,
How old were you?
11.
Were you
think.
playing on a general computer or
Yeah,
just like a...
family computer.
Yeah. See, I had my dad download my mods. I was just like, no, because this was back when Minecraft was still like somewhat simple.
And your
enough.
dad was like, it's fine.
No, I know. I never downloaded. No, I would just see the newest Dancy.
it's just a Harley Quinn, Catwoman.
No, I would just
Arkham
see. I'm
Origins.
talking like you gotta know my age at this point. I'm talking like I would see the newest Dan TDM video, and I would be like, "Papa, do the thing you do to get this on my Minecraft." Yeah,
Interesting. Your dad is way more technically literate than my family.
but like my dad isn't compared to you. He's not technically literate, but he's definitely technically literate. He's
Actually, I think my dad might have him now because of camera stuff.
camera stuff. Yeah, but that's
I think I want to get
very
a camera, by the way.
that I'd support it. Yeah.
We're getting into film, we're getting into photography.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which you would hate if I was your cinematographer, because that's what you want to be. You don't even realize it.
What do you mean?
You want to be the cinematographer.
Of course I do.
Yeah,
But I also I also like having a cinematographer who can just understand what I want. You know.
and do it.
Yeah. That's to quote Quentin Tarantino, being a director, you don't need to know how to create your vision. You just need to know how to communicate your vision to people who actually know how to pull it off.
Did he ever really do anything that was super well known? He didn't make as much money as Jon Favreau and the Russo brothers, which obviously means they're better directors.
I'm not sure about that, actually.
No, nothing he did made more than Endgame. I'm telling you, nothing.
Yeah, no,
he did
just
more
because
than
he
made-
like more than Endgame. I don't know how the percentages worked on the payment for Endgame in terms of the directors.
they must have made a ton. Are you kidding me?
Like probably. I just don't know how much of the actual percentage they got. Because like, do directors at Marvel actually do anything? Okay,
Yeah.
no, they do something, but like
Jon Favreau does.
well, yeah, back when he made the first Iron Man. Yeah, he
Who
did.
am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the guy who played Happy Hogan.
Yeah, Jon Favreau. He directed the first Iron Man movie.
I don't like Jon Favreau, actually. I think he was a dick to my dad.
I don't know about that. I really like his movie Swingers. I love it.
I haven't seen it.
It's really good.
Is it the one you watched with your mom?
No. No,
There was one. Oh,
I
that was
watched
Superbad.
I watched Superbad with my mom.
I haven't seen Superbad.
It was
I
fun.
need to watch Superbad. I can't believe I just showed up at your house and she was like, "Oh, hi."
Yeah. Wait, seriously? Wait, what?
Do you remember this?
Oh
I
no,
remember
I
that.
thought you meant recently. I was like, you went to
No,
my house.
no,
I
no,
was like-
No. I would tell you because that would be really weird.
Yeah.
I don't think you would be okay with that. I thought your parents would.
Yeah, no, my mom literally said you can come over anytime. So, but give them a heads up. I'd say.
I don't have a way to. I don't have a way to contact them.
Okay, well then I guess you can't go.
Oh well.
Uh,
I'll reach out through your mom's work email. Order request. Okay. Be fun. Or I have my people tell Fisher, your brother, whose name you will probably maybe have to.
Why would
don't
I
know.
need to bleep his name? No, Fisher. If we're okay, like let's be honest.
Because
like,
you said your last name.
Yeah, and
Okay, whatever.
he's my brother.
He's probably going to be more famous than all of us.
Exactly. He is okay. Well, also for all you people watching, Max is typically the producer and technical director and various other roles on our films. Most
Script
recently,
soup.
no, but most recently he actually he co-wrote and co-directed the most recent film that will be coming out.
and co-cinematographed.
Yeah,
But that I don't think I need a credit for that. I don't care.
yeah. But like it, and starred actually. You starred in it as well. So
Yay.
that'll be coming out soon.
So
and-
it's gonna be bad.
yeah, no, and then my brother plays the antagonist. In all honesty, I feel like Fish is probably the best. Like he's gonna be a guest on the show at some point. Let's be honest. Like we can say his name.
If you record at home, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I could record with him.
Exactly. You could
That
actually bring him.
That
there.
that might be more fun. Well, okay. It might be tough to get him up my stairs because my stairs are horrible.
He can scoot.
That's fair.
He can scoot.
I can also move my audio setup,
Yeah, you can do that.
and I'm recording on my iPhone, so yeah, it would definitely work.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I'll have my people talk to his people, and
You're just gonna text them. Yeah. Cool.
maybe we wait till that movie comes out.
I would definitely wait till then.
Because
By the way, any updates on the other movie that you were supposed to have been
I'm working on it.
gonna finish by tomorrow? I guess.
Fuck. I'll be working a lot on it tomorrow.
Did you tell him?
Tell who?
Did you tell your guy that if you're not gonna have it done, you're gonna have it done close?
I will tomorrow because
He'll still want a version tomorrow.
Okay, because I'm not gonna finish. Because I'm not gonna send a text at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. for you.
Oh, he's asleep
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
because he's leaving for work at 7:15.
Yeah. But my classes end in the early afternoon tomorrow, so I have a lot of time to edit tomorrow.
Are you liking how it's coming out so far?
So far,
What's wrong?
no. The only issue is no. We spoke about this, so I would direct this differently. It's the way that we shot. The bulk of it is it would work for a much shorter dialogue scene, but due to the length of the scene, it would work a lot better with some more variation from the camera.
Right. Yeah, because it's gonna get visually boring.
Exactly. Even though it's going for a somewhat retro style, still I'm just like if we shifted to close-ups at this moment and then pulled back at this moment.
Or front ahead, or
Exactly.
top down. Actually, it might have even been more fun as an establishing.
Yeah, that would have been very difficult to. No, I like the establishing.
No, but I don't know. I think I like the idea of a top down and you backlight the shit out of each of the two focus points, and so it's kind of more silhouette-y.
We had that set up actually with the lighting already, so it would have worked.
But did you do a top down?
No, we didn't do top down because we didn't have the setup for a top down.
You bring a ladder. I don't.
That
ladder go handle.
We had it would have made for inconsistent lighting because we had a light right there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why you need me. You could have figured it out. I'm sure you could have figured it out, by the way. But this is why you need me.
Okay. Yeah. And you weren't available that day of shooting.
No, I was in Ireland.
No, you were?
Was I in Ireland?
No, because your dad and your sister were there.
Yeah, they didn't come with me to Ireland.
You went to Ireland on your own?
I was with my mom and my brother.
For what purpose?
My mom wanted to see a Taylor Swift concert. I didn't want to be at home.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
And then it arguably led to the downfall of my relationship.
No. What? Which relationship?
The relationship.
That was before you even met that person.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Because you met that person at graduation.
I sent that person. Okay, then I missed it for other reasons.
Yeah.
No, I missed it because I was looking at Lehigh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I thought the timing was off. I was very confused. We shot this movie before the school year ended, which is embarrassing.
It's whose fault was that? Alcides.
Yeah.
I was visiting Lehigh University.
Yes. Which he is not at currently.
No, I'm not. I wish I was.
Whoa.
No, I would have. Okay, they offered me a massive scholarship, and they have way better of the things I want to study things. The campus is more annoying, though, I will say, because it's all on a hill. Literally, all of it is on a slant. Every single thing.
How big is it?
Yeah, it's built on a hill. Pretty big.
And it's all on one hill?
It's in Lehigh Valley. It's on a mountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. They have a giant like research thing at the top of the mountain, and they have satellites and shit.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So, and another minor thing about me loving the school that I'm currently at is that I'm so close and or far from where I grew up that I have people who went to class with my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, and are like friends with her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so now I have to think about her during my math class.
Yeah.
I wonder if she still thinks about me. This is sleeper content, but whatever.
Sleeper content?
Like uninteresting and boring.
Yeah. It's uninteresting, boring every time you talk about it. It gets old. It really gets old.
Kill yourself. Why don't you bring on Stella, by the way? That would be a good guest.
I suggested that.
I know. I think it would be fun.
That would be fun. That would be a demonetized episode, but it'd be fun.
Do you plan on seeing her in person ever?
Well, she's in Scotland.
Right now? What? Why? What?
For college.
Where'd she go?
Edinburgh.
She goes to Edinburgh?
Yeah.
She got into Edinburgh?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
You don't know anything about her. What do you mean?
I know that she sucks. And I know that Edinburgh is really cool.
Yeah. Stella's pretty cool.
I was considering going to Edinburgh.
Yeah, well, that would have been funny.
No. Maybe. No, that would have been really funny.
If you just see each other and you guys...
No, we would be fine in person.
Oh, yeah. By the way, people, we're thinking about starting a Patreon show called Why Does Max Hate Them? In which we bring on various friends of mine that Max hates for seemingly no reason.
Oh, this is different than the show that I was thinking of. This is different than the show that I was thinking of.
What were you thinking of?
Why does Max hate them? And you just list people.
Oh.
And I explain.
No, we bring them on as guests. In my
that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are only people that I actually like mildly hate.
Yeah. Because otherwise they wouldn't be coming on. Because if you legitimately hate them, I probably am not a fan of them. Because usually you hate people for good reasons.
NC? That's not true.
NC? I'm not a huge fan of NC.
AH?
AH. You hate AH?
No, actually, we're fine.
Yeah, I just don't know anything about AH, so that's different.
That's not true. You've been to AH's house like twice.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have, because I was with you one time when we were... Oh, no, you didn't go to homecoming that year.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you haven't. Interesting.
The one...
Who else can I think of?
Yeah, the one time I hung out with...
LH?
Oh, yeah, no, I hate that guy.
That guy who tried to add me on Discord. Who is a pedophile.
Patreon content!
No. You can talk about that person type of...
No, it's not for
incorporated.
It's not for demonetization purposes. It's just for reputation purposes.
We hate this person.
Yes, but still,
it's the same reason Anthony Starr can get away with beating the shit out of a neo-Nazi. It's the same principle.
No, but still, I'm not trying to air out dirty laundry on the pod.
That's the only thing podcasts are for. Do you understand this concept? It's like the one thing. Oh, also new in politics, Logan Paul just had his first kid.
That's politics?
No, I don't know. Well, actually, he had Trump on his podcast.
Oh, what about the whole Dan TDM versus Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI thing?
They all suck for different reasons.
Including Dan TDM?
No.
Okay,
Dan TDM's great.
I was about to be like, what are you saying, buddy? He is the
KSI
has
has a history of sexual promiscuity and making people feel uncomfortable and using bad language.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is a horrible employer from a good amount of allegations and has a tendency to farm children.
Yeah, well, okay.
Logan Paul is Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul's Logan Paul. Here's the thing about
he ruined Americans' reputation in Japan.
Here's the thing about these Mr. Beast things, like the employee stuff is all valid, but every so often I'll get a video of like a former contestant being like, the conditions were awful. I'm like, buddy, you were competing for $200,000.
No. They're fair. You know why?
Why?
Because you are incentivized to hurt yourself to make money.
It's for $200,000. It's different if it's like $5,000.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Alci,
it's a lot of money.
Let me offer you something.
For
Would you sell a kidney right now to the black market?
No, but that's not what Mr. Beast is asking for.
What if that's what people are complaining about.
If the black market asked me to sit in a room for 100 days for $250,000, it's gonna fucking suck. Yeah, but it's $250,000. And I signed on, and I signed a waiver.
You're incentivized to do stuff that will hurt you in the long run. That's the idea of being a bad thing culturally.
But in the long run, that's what I'm curious about. What do you mean in the long run?
It's bad for you in the long run to do anything like that. It just, of course, is. There's a guy who did this in Japan. Although
Did he win $250,000?
No, actually, the story's horrible.
Exactly.
The story's horrible. Basically, he was put in a room and he was secretly recorded and given no clothes and like very limited resources and basically nothing in a room, and he was recorded for 489 days.
What is this, Old Boy? You haven't seen Old Boy.
It's much closer to the Truman Show. He didn't know he was on TV, and it was the number one watch show, and I think this is Japan. It might have been Korea. I don't know.
Well, if it's Korea, then it's much closer to Old Boy.
And then he finds out about this. Like, they let him out finally, and he's horribly fucked up. There's a Netflix documentary about this. Basically, his life is destroyed, and ever since then, he has been progressively incentivized to do stuff that is even worse for his body for more money. There's also Black Mirror stuff about this, where you are incentivized to do bad stuff over a long time for money. Eventually, we get bored of that as humans as content, so we need to see the next extreme version of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm more thinking about like there was a guy who like sat on a toilet for like 48 hours in a Mr. Beast video, and he was competing for not just like he was competing for $1 million, and I'm like, yeah, that we always knew it was gonna hurt, and you knew that was gonna hurt, but it was $1 million, and you agreed to it.
Yeah, but you can agree to stuff that sucks. People join the military because they want to go to college. That system shouldn't be like that.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not trying to debate American systems. I'm talking about Mr. Beast.
You can't separate those two concepts. It's impossible. It is literally impossible.
Again, I'm not defending Mr. Beast. I'm just saying, like, I think it's a little silly.
You think it's really cool that he has a photo of Elon Musk in his house?
I didn't know that.
He loves Elon Musk.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it doesn't surprise me.
It's also interesting. I want to see Mr. Beast try to do like calculus, like do anything that isn't YouTube or softball related or baseball. I guess because he played baseball. I can't remember if he played baseball or softball. He was really good at one of them.
I think it was baseball. I think that's why he's always wearing caps.
He also had crowns, but like I would like to see him try to do something that isn't those two things and see his brain try to work. I think it'd be really interesting. Because and also video games. He likes video games. But like, watch him try to have to be like a normal guy working in an office is really funny conceptually to me. Mm-hmm. Because he has so lost a perception of what is kind of okay to do to human beings. Mm-hmm. In a way.
But like, his channel's always been like this. That's the thing that scares to me, that like it's finally coming out. Like, in his earliest videos, it was torture.
He was torturing himself.
I know, he was torturing himself. He started torturing himself, but then he started torturing his friends, and it was always torture. And like I specifically remember watching a very early Mr. Beast video where like one of them, I think it was Chris, like had to poop off of the side of a Lamborghini in order to keep touching the Lamborghini, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
That's horrible.
Exactly. But it's always been like that, is what I'm saying. And I'm surprised that people are finally realizing.
At this point, I think the big thing was also the creator games, where it was a Netflix sponsored event, and they had, or Netflix's Squid Game, I think maybe. It's one of the two things. Basically, there was like dozens of contestants who actually weren't getting paid. They were being like starved and dehydrated and had to go to the hospital.
Whoa, okay.
Then there was a bunch of them. And whatever.
Yeah.
And also like it's kind of redundant to talk about, but the big thing was Lunchly. Do you know what that is? Is that
that's the whole anti-EM thing.
Did you hear about the controversy with Lunchly?
Yeah.
Do you know what's bad about it?
Well, they're claiming that it's more healthy than Lunchables, even though it isn't. That's what I'm pretty sure, right?
It's identical in health-wise, effectively, because like they're like, Lunchables has lead in it and it's killing kids. So we made something that's safe for kids and really good. When in reality, it's extremely unhealthy.
Well, you put Prime
it's extremely
in
unhealthy, and Prime has lead in it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And it's the same thing with his chocolate bar. Like his chocolate bar was supposed to be this super healthy thing and it's super good. And then they changed the formula because people hated it because it was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And they loaded it with a fuck ton of sugar and made it just as bad.
But it tastes better than Hershey's, according to him. I've never had a Feastables bar.
Me neither. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
It's all slop. It's all garbage.
Yeah.
It's too
bad. It's too bad.
Because he was one of the best cinematographers of our generation. No. They do have crazy cinematographic resources. Like they
have drones.
Ability. They have drones. They have over 1,000 employees.
Yeah, no. It's a big play. Yeah, no. They have crazy resources.
For each production, they have like 40 people, 40 runners, 40 people doing like specialists, and then 40 people like behind the camera, cinematographers.
No, I really dislike how they are filmed though. Nonetheless.
Because they garbage.
Yeah. Which like I'm able to get around because it's like. It's a YouTube video. But even so,
it's incentivized attention getting of children.
Yes. Which I used to be like, when I was younger, I was just like, well, yeah, he's doing things to make more money so he can give away more money. But like, because that's what he would say. Do you remember that?
He used to say that all the time.
Yeah.
He still says it, to be clear.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's too bad. It's too bad.
It's not surprising because also like the issues about the workplace, like even for people behind the camera, those have been around since 2018.
Yeah.
So it's all interesting. It's all just something to think about.
I wonder what Dante Yam's up to these days. Maybe I should watch some of his videos.
He still posts, I think.
Well, I'm sure. I haven't seen one of his videos in years.
Oh, me neither. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I still play Minecraft. I played like I think 80 hours last week, but still, it's been so bad for me. It is taken up so much of my time and so much of my life at college.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you want me to?
It's not your fault.
Do you want me to download Minecraft so you have a little friend on there?
Would you play modded Minecraft with me? And also, I would have to set up a server.
What mods do you have?
I have play a mod pack called All of the Mods.
How much storage space is that?
At this point, all of the backups and everything is 26 gigabytes of just the Minecraft world. I think the mods themselves are like 12.
Okay.
You have enough storage space. I made sure.
Yeah, no, I have enough storage space. And I also have a 4 terabyte hard drive.
Is it? Oh, you're external.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
So I have 5 terabytes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The external. Okay.
Oh yeah, leave a comment if you want to see us play video games together and post it.
to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Because that is sleeper cell content.
Yeah.
Not sleeper cell like the cool sleeper cell for the main thing. Because it is so over flooded on every medium.
Oh, it is. But like...
I mean, when I was fucking streaming, it was like that. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, funny story.
Wait, whoa. You streamed?
I streamed during COVID.
I didn't know that.
8th into 9th grade. A good bit.
Did you gain any success?
I think I peaked at 20 viewers because I got rated at one point. You definitely don't know this. Do you remember? Okay, so we had a Minecraft server where upperclassmen and there was upperclassmen and one of them had a brother who was a mutual friend of ours, and so we rebuilt the entire school campus in Minecraft.
You told me about this back in freshman year.
Yes, so we rebuilt the entirety of the school campus in Minecraft. About as accurately as we possibly could. And one day, I was like building and stuff, and I was just listening to music on Spotify, and I was streaming. And Pumped Up Kicks came on. And I was just mindlessly blasting Pumped Up Kicks, going through the halls of my middle school at the time, and my high school, like playing with a sword. Then we had another person at our school who took a video of this, who has a saved video on his phone. I'm going to message you who this person is, by the way. Who has a saved video of this on his phone of me going through the campus.
Sorry, I just read the name.
This person is not a very discreet person.
I've never directly spoken to this man past like the first couple weeks of school. And now I just want to hit him up so I can get that video.
Oh, no. So there was a video of me singing Pumped Up Kicks going through my middle school
with a
that
sword.
I believe was posted on Snapchat. I very quickly stopped streaming after this point.
Oh, you did that while streaming?
Yes. He got a video of me live streaming this.
Well, at least he was watching your streams.
Yeah, he did. He was watching the streams. That was actually nice of him. Because I would post on my Instagram, I'm streaming, go watch it. Which was, man, I had balls of steel.
Yeah.
I would never do that now. I would never, ever do that now.
You should do that.
But I'm not going to.
You're not going to promote this podcast on your Instagram?
No.
I'll do it on mine.
Your Instagram has cooler people than mine.
There's a lot of overlap.
Mine has people at my school who I do not like very much.
Oh, at your current school?
At my current school. And my former school, but my current school.
And you don't think they'd appreciate the fact that you have a podcast?
Considering I told 5 different stories about how much I want to blow my brains out currently living in this environment, I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe they agreed.
They agree I should blow my brains out. hey, Patreon listeners. We have a poll out right now. Should I kill myself? Okay.
If we reach 500 subs.
Hey guys, this is our 50 sub goal. If anyone who really doesn't like me just wants to donate, get it out of the way. That's a Black Mirror episode, I think. It's going to be. God, there was a post that said, give Black Mirror back to the British people. And I think that's so fair. Because it was such a better show when it was only British people. It was written better.
Was it a BBC
better.
show?
No, maybe, but I don't think
because
it was Netflix sponsored.
Well, there are a lot of Netflix originals that are like originally BBC shows that Netflix picked up to put in other countries.
It might have been. It was significantly better though when it was British. Although the episode with John Hamm I still think about all the time. It was.
I still need to watch this show.
Really good.
I've been told to watch this show by so many people.
Each episode's an hour and there's 3 of them per season.
Oh. I didn't know that there was only 3. Okay. Then yeah.
There's 3 to 5 at most, I think.
I'm watching this show.
It won't take you that long. You could probably watch
Because I
Although,
watched Love,
there's
Death,
some
and
stuff-
Robots, and I enjoyed it a
there's-
lot, and people just told me
There's
it was
some
like
stuff
live
that
action
you
Love, Death,
should
and
do
Robots.
that like you should just give more attention to, like Bandersnatch. You should play through Bandersnatch. That would be good. We actually
What is
okay. That's
Bandersnatch?
Patreon content. It is an interactive movie.
I love interactive movies.
It's an interactive movie that is really trippy. We should do that together through.
Is it multiplayer?
And no. You're gonna screen share, and I'm just gonna watch it with you.
And
that's-
you're gonna
that could
say
be
shit and ruin it for me. Okay.
I will say nothing, and we should do that through Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up for it.
Patreon listeners, keep your eyes out for that.
Yes.
And you know what?
All-
You're gonna watch
all
and
one
play
of
with
you.
us. All of that one of you who hopefully doesn't want to see me dead, you will watch and enjoy this. So if you're at home talking to your cardboard cutouts of me and Alci, let us know. And hopefully you're not doing the other stuff that Mark Robinson was doing.
Whoa. Hey, Micah.
Uh,
You want to say? I feel like we're coming to an end soon, right?
We are. We have
Yeah. You want to say bye?
maybe 2 minutes.
say
1
bye,
minute,
Bye to
maybe.
the podcast, Micah.
bye.
Bye, Micah.
Thank you, Micah.
And that guest will be a background or an extra
Yes.
for basically every episode
Yeah.
forever.
Yes.
So thank you all for listening to the first episode. Let us know if you liked it.
Yes.
Let us know if you're more than one person watching this. Let us know if
course.
you're two people watching this into one person. And yeah, we will hopefully see you next week, Alci. Next week.
Yeah.
Unless you need me to edit it. Otherwise, it'll be next week.
Yeah. No, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
So thank you all for listening, and remember to subscribe
And land a
goodbye
like
now.
and comment and send to your friends.
and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.